Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking the code on one of AWS's newest and frankly most important certifications out there, the Machine Learning Engineer Associate.
So, if you're looking to prove that you've got the skills to build, train, and actually deploy machine learning models in the real world, on the cloud, well, you are in exactly the right place. This is how you show you can handle what the job throws at you.
And trust me, there's a really good reason to be paying attention to this. The World Economic Forum is projecting that the demand for AI and machine learning specialists is set to explode by a massive 40%. Getting this cert puts you right in the eye of that storm.
Okay, so what exactly is this new certification? Let's peel back the layers, starting with what it's all about and, maybe even more importantly, who it's really for. You know, the best way to think about it is this. This isn't about memorizing definitions. It's proof that you have the actual hands-on skills to take a machine learning model from just an idea all the way to a running, working solution in production on AWS.
And it's designed for a whole bunch of different roles. You could be a data scientist who wants to get your models out into the world, or maybe a DevOps engineer building those critical ML pipelines. If that sounds like you, you're the target audience. The sweet spot is having about a year of experience using services like Amazon SageMaker.
Now, you might be thinking, hey, wait a minute, doesn't AWS already have an ML specialty cert? And you're right, but the difference is really important. This new associate cert is laser-focused on the ML engineer and ML ops jobs. The specialty one is a bit broader and expects a couple more years of experience across the whole ML spectrum. All right, so we know what this cert is all about. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty and look at the exam itself. Knowing your enemy is half the battle, right?
So here are the vitals. You get 130 minutes to tackle 65 questions. But honestly, the most crucial part on this slide is that last bullet point. This exam is not a memory test. It's all about taking what you know and applying it to solve practical, messy, real-world problems.
And to show you what I mean by applying knowledge, let's actually deconstruct a question that feels just like something you'd see on the real exam. Okay, put your thinking cap on. This is a super common problem in ML ops. Traffic is all over the place. Sometimes it's a trickle, other times it's a flood. So how do you serve that model so it performs well, but doesn't, completely destroy your budget?
And the best tool for this job is a SageMaker endpoint with auto-scaling policies. It's elegant, really. This single solution nails every requirement in the question. It can scale up, scale down to save money, and handle those crazy peaks.
But here's the secret to passing. It's not just about picking the right answer. It's about knowing exactly why the other ones are wrong. You have to understand the trade-offs. Lambda with a fixed concurrency, that's not scalable. A static number of containers, super wasteful. SageMaker auto-scaling was literally built for this.
Okay, so you get the goal, you see the type of challenge you're up against. Now let's talk strategy. Let's build a clear, simple plan to get you ready for exam day.
And the great thing is, you don't have to invent this from scratch. AWS literally gives you a 4-step playbook. It takes you right from what's on this thing all the way to am I ready to pass? It's a clear path forward. And we keep coming back to this because it is so important. True mastery doesn't come from just knowing what's right. It comes from deeply understanding why everything else is wrong. That's what prepares you for any curveball the exam might throw at you. So to really nail that review and practice step, you need a solid toolkit. Getting your hands on hundreds of high-quality, scenario-based questions with those detailed explanations, that's how you build the muscle memory and the confidence to walk in there and ace it.
What's really powerful, though, is when you can turn your studying from just guesswork into a data-driven mission. Using tools that let you track your progress means you can find your weak spots and focus your precious study time right where it'll make the biggest difference.
So let's wrap up with this thought. Earning this MLA C01 cert, it's really not just about passing an exam. It's a strategic career move. It's about planting your flag at the forefront of a field that is shaping our future. It's about proving you have the skills to help build it.